Life at that time was very stressful because I was borrowing money from like cash converters, super loans, and I couldn't pay them back. It made me feel like I didn't want to do anything because I felt bad because I was struggling to do things that, you know, normal people might be able to do, but I couldn't because I didn't have any money to do it. I felt useless and helpless, and I'm supposed to look after this child and I couldn't even do that and look after myself, and I couldn't pay the bills, and always having letters or someone ringing for money. Kind of got real bad there for a bit, where it was just really dark and just depressing. Just trying to figure out, you know, like, oh, what's today going to bring? How am I going to do this? How will I pay that bill? How will I just, you know, have fun with Alyssa? I felt real bad, like I'm not even a parent, I'm just someone looking after a child I shouldn't be looking after a child. So as a parent, I felt like a failure. So I found out about Monday muffins through my friend. She took me along at the Victory Christian Centre Church in Lower Hutt. I spent most of my time at home by myself, so when I was invited, I was a bit hesitant to go because I didn't know what this was about. So I went along anyway, and I'm glad I did because it was really cool, because it was like the highlight of the week to be able to get out and go talk to people and meet new people. I did a course with Lynette, I think it was a money one. And then she's like, oh, I think you might need to ring CAP, give them a call. So when I rang CAP the first time, I did feel really hesitant because I didn't know if I was going to get judged for being in the position I was. But when I spoke to whoever it was, they were really nice. Felt like they cared about you, you know, and that they wanted to help, they were there to help you. And then after I'd finished talking, I felt, yep, this is going to be getting better. So when Benita came around, we sat down and we went through all my paperwork. And the first budget I got, I remember I was like, no way, that's so not right. Like, where'd that money come from? I'm not that rich, sort of thing. And I could buy what I wanted to buy as well as what Alyssa wanted to have. Like, I could buy meat for myself and cheese even, and ice cream or ice blocks, you know, like treats for Alyssa and myself. So we went to a CAP Sunday day at the zoo, and I wanted to stay back and talk with Robin and Sarah. And I said, I'll go to church. And so I went to church the next day. So I asked the Lord into my heart the first day I went to church, and I felt free. Life now is a lot easier because I'm more open to people, and I'm like, yep, I can talk to that person or go to that place and not feel like, I guess, people are judging. I would wake up and I wouldn't feel so stressed out about what I was going to buy if it was a shopping day or if there was a trip or just fun things that we wanted to do, because I knew that I had some funds there. Hopes for the future, we're planning a trip to San Francisco. We're planning to go and see like the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, and visit my friend in California. I wouldn't even thought I would even think, oh yep, I'm planning this trip next year. The old me would have laughed if I had said I was going on holiday. I manage my finances a lot better than what I did before CAP. So I know that I can budget for things that I know are coming up. And I can pay things if I need to pay them straight up, unlike before. I feel like a great mum. Like, I can say yes more and be more fun and ungrumpy.